Practice. Since the Lanka was pivotal in the development of early Zen, its emphasis on the all-importance of putting the teachings into practice beyond words and letters to acquire final self-realization is not unexpected. According to Suzuki, this side of the sutra, the mind-only teaching, is incidental, its chief theme being the doctrine of self-realization. Whatever psychology or logic or metaphysics it may contain is to prove the main doctrine. Red Pine presents the same idea using the Zen metaphor of the difference between a cup of tea or the teachings and tasting the tea, the practice. It is not sufficient to have the cup of tea in your hand. You must taste the tea. It is useful to think of the elements that make up the cup itself as the myriad concepts of Mahayana Buddhism. If the elements that make up the cup do not congeal smoothly into the form of a usable cup, the jumble of elements will not hold tea. Of course, most practitioners find that understanding the myriad concepts in depth without the guidance of a master is extremely difficult. For the less accomplished, their cup might never hold tea, at least in their present lifetime. As bodhisattvas advance in their training, they find that tasting the tea is more difficult than molding the cup. In the Lanka, tea comes in 10 different graded flavors that become increasingly difficult to discern as one moves from the first to the 10th flavor. These are the 10 stages or bhumis of the bodhisattva path. From 1st to 10th, the stages are 1. Perfect joy, the initial stage in which a bodhisattva embarks on the path toward enlightenment and has their first perception of the truth of reality or emptiness. 2. The stainless, in which one becomes free of all defilements. 3. The luminous, in which one strengthens and deepens their insight and patience through meditation. 4. The radiant intellect, during which all good qualities are pursued and laziness eradicated. 5. The hard to conquer is an arduous stage in which a bodhisattva devotes himself or herself to their own development and to the welfare of others. 6. Facing forward, in which great wisdom is attained and insight into the true nature of all phenomena is gained. 7. Going far, during which one gains the power of skillful means or upaya kausalya, and there is nothing but mind. 8. Immovable or achala bhumi, during which it is no longer possible to fall back and one is free of projections. 9. The good is the stage in which a bodhisattva begins to preach the doctrine and convert other beings. And finally 10. Cloud of the Dharma, or Dharma Mega Bhumi, or Tathagata stage of self-realization, during which a bodhisattva reaches full perfection and becomes a fully enlightened Buddha. Each stage has its own practice and is a different strength of tea, whose flavor may take ever-increasing numbers of years, if not kalpas, to fully discern. Thus, Bodhidharma's 9 years, facing the wall. So, in the middle of the 7th century, in came the more easily understandable Diamond Sutra, as the number of practitioners rose from 1, namely Hui Ko, to hundreds and thousands. It seems just possible, however, that when a master met with his most advanced students, he handed him or her a copy of the Lanka, saying, "All that you need to know now about the Dharma is in this sutra."